Hey, what's up, guys? DeerFire here, and I have some big news that I am officially moving out of my group home in a year and a half, and I am so excited about that. And so yeah, you'll be seeing a lot more vlogs to come within, like, maybe as soon as I move in, and I might give a tour of my apartment. And it I think it's gonna be in Pittsford, but they haven't really decided where to build it, so I'm on the waiting list for it. So I hope I get picked and get to move in out of my group home finally, away from the chaos and crap over there. So yeah, and sorry about the glare on the camera. I don't know what's going on with it, but it could be from the cracks on my camera, like the lines going like right over the camera. So yeah. Anyways, yeah, and this is your first time seeing me behind the wheel of a car. Yeah, I do have a license, and this is a 2008 Dodge Grand Caravan SXT, which is probably at least the most expensive minivans of the Caravans, I think, in the 2008 year. So yeah, it has everything automatic. So yeah, so so yeah, and I've actually met a guy at program who's in a heavy metal band, and I've asked him if he could write me some songs and record them, instrumentals, just because I don't know how to write songs. Well, I know how to write lyrics, but I don't know how to write the instrumentals, so yeah, so he's actually doing that for me, and he actually have a CD ready for me that he's gonna give to me tomorrow at program when we see each other. So yeah, and if the instrumentals sound good, then I might record one of my songs to go along with it. So you may or may not hear it on YouTube during the week. So it depends on the instrumentals, and it's all rock and roll and heavy rock. So he knows I sing. He knows I don't do heavy metal. I don't know how to scream like I'm almost throwing up. So yeah. So, and he knows I can hold a long note within 5 to 10 seconds long, like in the song "Drowning" by the Backstreet Boys. If you've heard that song, like toward the end, that super long note, yeah, I can actually hold that straight through and keep singing like right after it without taking a breath. So that shows I have pretty good lungs, and I've actually proven that with my ex, who I went on a date with back in 2013. Yeah, his name's David, and he ended up being a jackass because he used me, because he wanted to see if I would turn on for him. And I know this is a little bit personal, but I have to bring it out somehow, just get it off my chest, just so my viewers and my fans know what's going on in my life in the past. But yeah, he used me for sex to see if I would turn on, and I didn't. So it must be something about him or the situation that I was in, because I snuck out. I snuck out of a program and went to his house. Well, he picked me up because I let him know the time and place to meet so we can go to his house. So yeah, but I didn't turn on. So what we did instead was just watch movies and have lunch, and that's about it. So yeah, he's a pretty nice, decent guy, but he ended up being a jackass. But he's still a nice guy at heart, He didn't really meant for it. Like, I don't really care about him anymore. But he moved out of Rochester and lives in Chicago, but I'm not going to say where in Chicago. I know exactly where. I know the suburb he lives in, but I'm not going to say it on the camera because this is a YouTube video. Because I don't want to let the whole world know. So, yeah. So, Yeah, and I'm sitting outside Wegmans waiting for my dad to come. He's getting his meds at the pharmacy. Yeah. So, I'll talk to you later, and I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye!